Hi everyone! First, I wanted to wish you a happy new year. I really hope 2015 brings you love, happiness, and lots of laughter. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2014 beauty favorites. First, I'm going to start with skincare. So the facial cleanser that I've been loving this year is LUSH's Let the Good Times Roll. Now, I'm not going to lie, I first bought this product purely based on the scent. It smells so good. It's basically a popcorn scented cleanser and it smells just like caramel popcorn. It smells so good. Aside from the scent, it's actually a really great cleanser. It has little popcorn pieces inside, so it has a nice exfoliating effect when you use it. Every time I use it, my skin feels so nice and smooth, and of course the scent lingers on my skin, which is a nice bonus. I think it's meant for normal skin types, but I actually really like it. My favorite face scrub has got to be Lush's Ocean Salt. This is my all-time favorite scrub. I have been using it for years. It exfoliates my skin perfectly and I honestly can't live without it. My favorite toner this year has definitely been my La Roche-Posay Serozinc, and I talked about this in my previous favorites. All I can say is that it's such a great gentle toner and it really helps combat any type of breakouts or any small bumps you might get on your skin. My favorite moisturizer has got to be the Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentre, and it's pretty much just known as the Embryolisse cream. It's an excellent moisturizer. I've had this actually for years, but for some reason I didn't get really into it when I first started using it. I used it a few times last year, but I didn't feel like it wowed me. But for some reason this year I just fell in love with it. It's actually pretty hard to find moisturizers without SPF nowadays, especially since when I'm going to an event or when I know I'm going to be photographed, I don't want to use a moisturizer with SPF because the flash photography will make my face look white. So this moisturizer never fails me. I actually have two favorite shampoos. I really couldn't decide which one is better because they both have different functions. So my favorite daily shampoo is the I Love Juicy shampoo by LUSH. I love this shampoo. First of all, it smells just like fruits, so that's nice and fresh. Basically, it takes away unwanted oil in your hair and this works amazingly for me. My second favorite shampoo is the Big Shampoo by LUSH, and it's basically a shampoo made out of sea salt and coconut, and it's meant to add volume to your hair. For someone with thin and fine hair, this is a miracle product. It really gives me that added volume that I need and I absolutely love it. I've tried numerous volumizing products and most of them don't work, but this shampoo is really great and I noticed the biggest difference in my hair. My favorite body scrub has got to be the Mango Kiwi body scrub from Sabon. This is an excellent natural scrub. It's also paraben free and it just smells so good. This is more of my summertime scrub because it is fruity, but I can use it all year round because it smells amazing. And I love that the Sabon scrubs always come with a wooden spoon. My favorite perfumes to use during the day and nighttime are actually from the same brand. I'm sorry about that, but honestly these have been the perfumes I've been using all year round, and one of them I've been using it for years. My favorite daytime perfume is definitely the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede Cologne. I believe this is my second or third bottle this year, and I love the small sized perfume because I love to carry it with me in my handbag. It's the perfect size. I love that it's a sweet but not overpowering floral scent. My go-to nighttime perfume is the Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud Cologne Intense. I love rose and I love oud, and mixed together they're absolutely perfect. So this cologne is definitely my signature scent. Moving on to makeup. Now I will be sharing my favorite drugstore and high-end product from each category. My all-time favorite primers has got to be the Smashbox Photo Finish primers, preferably the oil-free ones. I love the original one and I also love the Luminizing one, but this year in particular I noticed that I have been using the Luminizing one way more often and I really have been loving it. I just wanted to say I'm sorry I don't have a drugstore version of a primer because I honestly didn't use any drugstore primers this year. My favorite foundation has got to be the Estee Lauder Doublewear Maximum Cover Foundation, and I am obsessed with this. It is the perfect full coverage foundation and I absolutely love it. My favorite drugstore foundation has got to be the Catrice Photo Finish 18-Hour Liquid Foundation. I love that it's a full coverage foundation and it's also mattifying, so it's perfect for people with oily skin, and I've honestly really been loving this foundation. My favorite powder foundation has got to be the Art Deco Hydra Mineral Compact Foundation. I love to use this powder foundation on top of my liquid foundation It's just really great. I love that it's a pressed mineral foundation because mineral foundation is the best type of foundation you could use on your skin because it won't break you out and it won't clog your pores. So that's an added bonus. I must say I haven't used this foundation on its own, but I probably should. I don't have a favorite drugstore powder foundation because none of the ones I tried stood out to me. Since we're talking about foundation, I had to mention my favorite beauty tool of the year. I've had a beauty blender for years, but for some reason I just started using it this year and I fell in love with it. As soon as I started using it, I was asking myself, why did it take me so long to start using it? I personally love to use it to apply my foundation. It literally gives you a flawless finish while still giving you the maximum coverage. It's amazing. My favorite high-end liquid liner has got to be the YSL Baby Doll Liner. I love that it's a brushed applicator and it also helps me get a perfect thin line close to my lashes. My favorite drugstore liquid liner has got to be the Catrice liquid liner in Dating Joe Black. And I actually love this more than my YSL now. It's amazing. The applicator is a felt tip, which I never thought I would like because I usually opt for brush applicators, but for whatever reason this eyeliner works for me. I have been using this for half a year now, and if you watched my Germany haul, you'll know that I picked this up in Germany, and I really wish I got backups, but I didn't know I was gonna love it this much. My favorite drugstore concealer has got to be the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I don't think it is the best concealer in the world, but it definitely is a great concealer and I've been loving it this year. It's great for medium coverage and highlighting underneath your eyes. Now I'm not entirely sure if Vichy is considered high-end or drugstore because it's definitely more expensive than drugstore, but I don't know if it can be considered high-end. But my other favorite concealer is the Vichy Derma Blend Corrector Stick. And I love the Vichy Derma Blend range because it's made for people with problem skin, especially acne-prone skin. So when I had acne-prone skin, this was my go-to concealer and I still love using it because it's full coverage and it won't clog my pores. On a daily basis, I love using BB creams, so I had to mention my favorite BB cream, which is the Dr. Jart BB cream in Platinum. What I love about this particular BB cream is that it's actually medium to full coverage, which is way better than the other BB creams I've tried. I've tried several Dr. Jart BB creams, but this one is definitely my favorite. I love that it's medium to full coverage and it doesn't make my skin look too shiny or oily. So it's perfect for my skin type. I also love that it has SPF 30, so I don't have to apply sunscreen when I use this BB cream. It is a bit lighter than my skin tone, but if I blend it really well, after a while it sort of adapts to my skin tone. My favorite high-end bronzer has got to be my NARS Laguna bronzer. If I apply it lightly, it's the perfect bronzer, but then I can also use it as a contour, so it's absolutely brilliant. My favorite drugstore bronzer has got to be the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer. It's definitely a shimmery bronzer, but I love that it's perfect for every day. I like that it comes with two bronzer shades, so one is more red toned and the other one is more gray taupe toned. And the bronzer looks stunning with this peach blush. I don't really use the highlighter shade as much. This is the main color I use for bronzer and it looks beautiful with this as a blush. I especially love this for every day. It's just so natural. My favorite high-end blush, which is my favorite blush ever, is Illamasqua's Naked Rose. Now if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this, but this blush broke recently. I was so upset when it broke because Illamasqua is not available in Bahrain and it's literally my go-to blush. I tried to fix it by adding alcohol, but honestly that did not work, and then it just fell again and broke again. So I kept it. For some reason I did not throw it away. Maybe I'll try to fix it one more time, but I basically have to repurchase this. On a happier note, my favorite drugstore blush is almost a great dupe of the Illamasqua blush, and it is the NYX blush in Mauve. I love that this blush is natural and it just goes on smoothly and it stays on for quite a long time as well. My favorite drugstore highlighter has got to be the H&M highlighter. I must say I have been using this non-stop since I bought it. It's such an excellent highlighter. It's so pigmented and just gives me this beautiful glow. My favorite high-end highlighter is definitely Illamasqua's Gleam highlighter in Aurora, and this is beautiful. It's actually a cream highlighter, so it just glides on perfectly onto your skin. And I just love how it transforms my face and gives me this beautiful glow. My favorite product to contour with is my Kryolan TV Paint Stick, and it's basically a cream foundation. I just get a darker shade and I use it to contour. I learned how to contour using this cream foundation. And I don't know why people say it's harder to contour with cream rather than powder products, but I find cream to be so much easier, and it's way easier to blend as well. But I have to warn you guys, Crayon foundations are really heavy on the skin, and whenever I use this product, it does give me tiny bumps, which I hate, but since I love the contour effect, I do use it occasionally. I find that my skin is okay if I use it just once in a while, but it's definitely way too heavy for every day. My favorite lip liner is definitely Rimmel's lip liner in Wild Clover. If you have been watching my videos for a while, then you'll know that I have been raving about this lip liner for a while. I just love how versatile this color is. I literally use this as my base almost every day because it matches so many lipsticks. I wanted to share that this year I got really into lip liners and shaping my brows. I never realized how important lip liners are until this year. My favorite high-end lipstick has got to be Illamasqua's lipstick in Minx. You know how this year everyone has been obsessing with Kylie Jenner's lipstick? Well, to me, this is my perfect Kylie Jenner lipstick. I absolutely love this color. I love that it's sort of a mauve, light brownish shade. It's a very good shade that goes with a lot of eye makeup looks. I love that it's not too dark and not too light, so it's the perfect lipstick for day and night. Okay, I just rhymed. I swear that wasn't on purpose. I wanted to point out that the old Illamasqua lipsticks are matte and they're quite drying on the lips, but they are highly pigmented and very long lasting. This lipstick is part of a newer range, so I love the formula. I love that it's moisturizing, yet still long lasting, and it's not at all drying like the previous lipsticks. It was so difficult to choose a favorite high-end and drugstore lipstick because I change up my lipstick all the time. But I did notice that I had been applying this lipstick quite frequently for half of this year, and it's the Catrice Ultimate Color Lipstick in Berry Bradshaw. First of all, I have been really impressed with Catrice. For such an inexpensive high street brand, they have really good quality products. I really love most of the products I've tried from them. Not only is this lipstick moisturizing, but it's such a beautiful shade. It's sort of a perfect berry mauve shade, and it's been my go-to lipstick lately. I wanted to mention these H&M lip pens. I couldn't believe how pigmented and moisturizing they were. They are the perfect dupe for Clinique's Color Intense Chubby Sticks. Earlier this year, I was obsessed with the Clinique Color Intense Chubby Sticks, but as soon as I tried these H&M ones, I was so shocked. The colors may not be the perfect dupes, but the formula is absolutely the same. These are my go-to lip products, especially during the summer, because I don't like anything too heavy or drying on my lips. I just want to be constantly moisturized, but of course you want color on your lips, so these are absolutely perfect for that. They're so inexpensive. I think they're less than 2 dinars, and they have a good color range as well. I have Cherry Lips, which is a nice cherry dark red shade, and Passionata Pink, which is a pretty bright pink. I'm not really a lip gloss kind of person, but I do love the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. My favorite high-end eyeshadow palette is definitely my Lorac Pro palette. I love how pigmented the eyeshadows are and how they're so easy to blend. I actually filmed a review on this palette, so as soon as that's uploaded, I will link it below. My favorite drugstore eyeshadow palette is definitely the Coastal Scents Revealed palette. This is meant to be a dupe on the Urban Decay Naked 1 and 2 palettes, but honestly, I love it more than the Naked palettes. They're so pigmented and easy to blend as well. And I love that it comes with 20 eyeshadows, so it's really great for traveling. My favorite drugstore mascara is definitely L'Oreal's Voluminous Mascara. This is amazing. I have loved this for so many years, and I really can't get enough of it. I'm constantly repurchasing this mascara. I think this is the 3rd time I buy it this year. It's so great. My favorite high-end mascara is definitely Benefit's They're Real. Now, this mascara never disappoints me. It's so amazing, and it's the only mascara that truly lengthens my lashes, and I don't feel like I really need false lashes when I use this mascara. My favorite high-end brow product is definitely Tom Ford's Brow Sculptor in Espresso. I like how it defines my eyebrows, but it still looks really nice and natural. Now, my favorite drugstore brow product is definitely the Catrice Eyebrow Set. It comes with 2 brow shades, and I like to use the lighter shade because it's super natural, and it's so cute because it comes with a small mirror, and it comes with tiny tweezers and a tiny duo brush. It just makes my eyebrows look perfect, honestly. I really love it. I've been using this non-stop, and I actually like it more than my Tom Ford Brow Sculptor now. My favorite eyeshadow primer is definitely MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. This is cracked and a mess, but it's still going strong. It's been cracked for months now and it's stayed creamy for the longest time, and it's starting to dry up a little now. It's still really easy to use. This is just my go-to primer slash eyeshadow base, and almost all my eyeshadows look perfect with this as a base. And that is all for my 2014 beauty favorites. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to know what are your favorite products of 2014, so please leave me a comment below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye!